Should Old Acquaintance Be Forgot? Hello and welcome to the Wigtown Book Festival. I hope everybody's enjoying the events, both physical and digital. My name is Graham Ray and I will be reading you a short piece of mine. It's an honour to do so. I must say thank you to the festival, in the form of Hugh McMillan, for inviting me to do this, and I would like to thank my brother Tony for filming me. I have worked as a carer on both sides of the Atlantic, in Scotland and in America, albeit they're called caregivers in America, both in nursing homes and out in the community. I have seen and heard a great many painful and poignant and incredible things, as any carer would be able to tell you. The piece I am going to read was written after I worked in a Falkirk nursing home, which no longer exists. In the place were a great many elderly people with varying degrees of dementia, and they would sometimes say mad, funny, surreal, brilliant, unexpected things. As anybody who has talked to a dementia sufferer will know, they can often sound linear and convincing when being anything but. At other times, it is very clear that they are not making any sense. And occasionally they will have piercing, brain fog shifting moments of cerebral clarity, having a perfectly rational conversation with you. So any dealings you have with a poor person with this ailment is built on ever-shifting sands, but underneath it all there is still a stricken human being trying to make sense of the world. I wrote down interesting sounding things that several of the nursing home residents said, not in any mean or mocking sense, obviously, but because what they came up with sometimes sounded fascinating to me, like its own sort of random surrealist poetry. I wanted to honour those people whom I met during the time I worked with them, and whose names you will not hear in this text. So I present to you here a selection of odd, haunting, garbled things that they said. Their utterances are presented in the form of a non-linear, non-rational conversation between two people to give you a flavour of what it can be like to talk to somebody with dementia. Any tragically suffering friend and family member of a dementia sufferer can unfortunately tell you what that's like. Some of what the sufferers of this horribly cruel disease say in the piece can be heard to have roots in well-known sayings or poetry or whatever. But ultimately it can be regarded as a neurodegenerative chorus of confused realities, a symphony composed of verbal curveballs from sporadically flickering dementia-damaged brains. But above all, it's a tribute to the failing people whom I met during one of the most depressing, poignant, grim, scary, thought-provoking, beautiful periods of my life. I can still picture some of the faces of the poor gone people as they speak. I'm lucitating. Show her how the new race has started. Throw them well up from your fire. Cold blows the breezes through the treeses that makes you sneezes. I've got everything, but nothing like that. I get a row every week at the stadium. I'm scared of jerseys. We had awfully good fleets on the walls, but not so much now. See me, I'm on the boil all the time. For the racecourse, reception. I was killing something and killing myself. I hope to see a dog or a cat getting burned, John. Cut my throat and hope to die. The worst thing was when I lost that boy's teeth. You ken the two bits at the side. A swan stole it and lifted them. I had never seen it before. That's what it is. It's a pudding of the mighty coloured race. Mr. Bear, are you there? Where will I go? That's it. Thank you and hope you liked it.